In this video, we are going to create this simple yet cool Netflix flash animation completely in Figma. Before directly moving on to the Figma canvas, let's break down. On closely looking at the animation, we can notice each letter animate one by one with each bar animating in a particular sequence. For example, letter E animation start with the base bar expanding in the left direction followed by the vertical bar from bottom to top, then by top and middle. Similarly, all these letters animate by this style, giving this animation. And also we will add this bottom curve at the last step. These are the screenshots of the animation which will help us in creating the animation. The complete process is divided into three parts. Part 1 where we will create logo, part 2 where we will create component and variants, and in the last part we will add shadow and prototype the animation. So let's start with the part 1. Start with the 13 by 18 pixel rectangle in that iconic Netflix red. Wrap it in the frame immediately. This is the secret to smooth animation. We will animate the frame, not shape. Duplicate the frame twice, set them 15 pixels apart, tilt the middle one to form the letter N. Double click the middle diagonal bar and snap the corner perfectly to the vertical bar. Let's play with the light. Darken the right bar significantly. Darken the left bar just a touch. This creates a 3D ribbon look. Wrap it in the frame. Now use the same steps to build the remaining letters of Netflix. Make sure click content is on. For the letter E and L, give the base bar a slight slope. This slope mimics the curve of the logo. Frame all your letters together into the master Netflix frame. Step 1 is now completed. Let's move on to the next section. Turn it into the component. Move all the letter to the right of the frame as an animation will flow from right to left. In the next step, one by one, we will shrink the frame in opposite direction of their animation. You can also refer the animation direction in this reference section. For the letter E, start with the base bar. Similarly, shrink all the frame in opposite direction of their animation and set appearance of inside bar to 0%. Add another frame to both bar of letter X, which will be useful for creating exact animation. Now we will expand this shrink frame progressively and bring rectangle appearance to 100%. Add variant. Select the Netflix logo and shift it to the left by 10 pixels. Select the frame of the base bar of the letter E and expand it to the left direction. Add another variance and move the logo to left. Expand the vertical frame using the same steps of adding variants and expanding the frame. Expand all the remaining frames. Step 2 is completed. Now start with the final section 3. Using multi-select feature, select right vertical bar of letter N except for the first two variants and increase the lightness of it. Similarly, also makes the left bar lighter. Now let's add shadow. Select all diagonal bar of letter N, go to the effects and add shadow. Set Y as 2, blur as 6 and color opacity to 30. Over the next three variants, decreases opacity to 20, 10 and 0, making it look like fading out through the animation. Similarly, add similar shadow to other letters. Expand the frame in direction of shadow to make the shadow appear. And in the same way, decrease the shadow over the variants. Let's start with the prototyping. Prototype using after delay. Start with the ease out curve. Gradually decrease the duration in the middle stage to create a burst of speed and increase the duration towards the end for smooth finish. Place the component in the iPhone 16 Pro screen, create a large ellipse and layer it over the logo. This will add the curve to the bottom of the letter